Hey, well, it's late night here at the Hotel Orloff. This bedroom here on the 47th floor used to be where I kept all my comic book collection. It's now the master bedroom. The comic books were moved up to the attic where we've got fans on everywhere because the air conditioning is not working and the home warranty has not. Yeah, they so we'll give you $100, but it's going to be $2,300.
And
There's
that's
no,
the platinum package.
yeah, so sir, yeah, it's no good. So we're trying to raise money with a GoFundMe. We've raised today $250. Hopefully, we can raise more tomorrow. I'll put the link to the GoFundMe down in the chat. Anyway, what I'm doing here is just we're going to be changing this room around, moving, but I've got some stuff up. I'll just go ahead and show it to you, like this poster here. This poster is what they call linen backed. So, which I don't know. Some people think that's a good thing. Some people don't. But it's a double feature of the Beast of Borneo and Voodoo Devil Drums, and then here I've got, an autographed picture of Tempest Storm and Janice Martin. Janice Martin was the female Elvis. And here's an autograph of Hazel Adkins. You may know him. The Cramps covered some of his songs. So, but I was gonna take you over here. My wife and I have a friend on Facebook who is one of the great burlesque stars of all time, and I was telling her, well, my wife was talking to her on Facebook about, they make these makeup lines.
She told me she's still scared of the creature.
Oh, her name is Delilah Jones. She said she's still scared of the creature from the Black Lagoon, but they make makeup based on the creature from the Black Lagoon. Lipstick and whatever you call it around your eyes, mascara. But my wife has, I'll just show it to you.
You're getting the makeup all wrong.
I don't know anything about makeup.
Okay, it's not a lipstick, it's a lip gloss, and it looks like the sample from the swamp.
A sample, so lip gloss that looks like swamp water. That's what every woman wants.
It's a black goo that you put on your face.
Well, what I want, and I'm not even a woman, but where is it, man? She has a mirror. Where is the mirror? This is probably it. Yeah, she has this hand mirror that's a creature from look at that. Creature from the Black Lagoon hand mirror. See, I would want this with my Creature from the Black Lagoon model kits and everything. But this is what cool women are into, is makeup based on monster movies. It makes sense, I guess. But anyway, so I got to make sure the cats and dogs don't get into my movie poster closet, because that would be bad. So look at this great poster for Comic Book Confidential. This was a documentary that came out in the 80s. It played in art houses. It's really a great movie. It's this poster is just great. All the great artists and the writers that are featured in the movie. It's worth seeing. Comic Book Confidential is probably not. And look at this great Alfred E. Newman op art poster. But anyway, the point is, we've got this friend named Delilah Jones. My wife was talking to her about these monster makeup things, and she said, well, I showed off all the makeup on my husband's YouTube program. So she was trying to figure out what episode was it that we showed all those makeups, and she found it and sent it to her. Anyway, while I was telling my wife, I've got some movie posters that have Delilah Jones, or at least I have one. And so she mentioned that to her, and so I was going to show them on my live stream today that went on for 7 hours. I was doing a telethon trying to raise money to help us, because it's getting so hot here, and it's going to get worse, and we really do need to raise money. If you guys could help, $25, $50 just to help us get at least half of this money so they can do the work, and then we can pay the rest later. Because if we don't get this money raised, it's going to be really rough, and we also have to pay for our two little kittens we just got to be spayed and neutered June 19th. Just help us, please. We are in danger of being heated to death. Help us. We will be destroyed if you do not fund the GoFundMe. Okay, so anyway, whatever. This poster, a movie that is a play on The Untouchables that was on television at the time. Where can I put? Let me just put it out here. Just don't want the dog getting in here. Is the dog? Nope, the dog's trying to come in here. All right. Let me make a command decision on how to do this. I've got this on a tripod. I'll just see what I can do here. No, dog. Okay, so this is the poster for The Touchables, featuring girls and more girls in blushing color. So, let me move it over here. Oh my gosh. This closet is too small. Oh, man. Maybe, oh, I know how to do it. How about like this? Okay, there we go. Girls and more girls in blushing color. I think I have this movie on DVD downstairs. I'll double check. It now becomes all the more interesting since we know someone that's in the movie, The Touchables. But there's now this is I've got all these movie posters. I used to be able to go to this movie poster store and they would have these pieces of cardboard and these giant bags that you could put a poster in. This is Horror Hotel. And that way you can have your posters stored flat and you can flip through them and look at them. And that way you don't have to have all your posters hanging on the walls in order to see them. But anyway, this is a more recent movie, Santa Berger, it's called When Women Lost Their Tails. This is from what year? I'd say about 72. Okay, this one I'm not sure, but I don't think Delilah Jones is in this movie. Not recommended if you blush easily. Not tonight, Henry. It has little Jack Little and 15 no-cover girls. This is these are like posters from like the Kennedy era. This is Battle Beyond the Sun. This is a great movie too. This movie, I know that the Cramps, Lex and Ivy, had this prominently on the wall of one of their houses in the 80s. This poster's been mounted to foam core, so if I drop it, it will destroy the poster. But this is called Adam and Six Eves. I think that I will only know when Delilah Jones watches this video if she's in it, because I don't know. Adam in Paradise had only one Eve as his gal. Imagine our Adam with 6 Eves as bosom pals. Anyway, stars Randy Brent and 6 Eves. It's a shocker in color, and you can tell that Elizabeth Taylor's Cleopatra was out in theaters about this time, because that's clearly a takeoff of that. Anyway, directed by John Wallace, screenplay, whatever. So maybe she's in that, but I know she's in The Touchables. What else is in here? I got some Harvey Kurt. This is a framed, it's not framed. I wish it was framed. Look at this, man. It's signed by Will Elder. It's print number 197 of 1,500. It's got a little stamp there. It's the Mad comic book characters from the EC. Well, they've got Little Annie Fanny mixed in with them. But there's the parodies of the, Captain and the Kids, Bringing Up Father, and Sherlock Holmes, and The Heap, and Popeye, and The Shadow, and Mandrake, and Luther. And then, of course, you got the little host right there from there's the Inner Sanctum radio show. There was a parody called Outer Sanctum, and then there's Wonder Woman, the parody of Superman. They have IRS on his chest, and the Batman and Robin parody. So anyway, this is a fantastic thing. Will Elder, one of my favorite artists. Notice they don't have the Archie characters on there because there was a lawsuit. The Archie company was kind of behind the Comics Code coming in, and Comics Code was directed mainly towards EC. Well, this is an ad for Gibson, the working man's guitar, and this is Judy Lynn, country star that a lot of people don't remember, but they should. I'll show you some other posters. This is Nature's Paradise. They had these nudist camp type movies. The Girl in Lover's Lane. So lots of this one's a good movie. Oh, they're probably all good movies, but oh my gosh, look at this. Seriously, this movie's highly entertaining. It's Lady Frankenstein. Now, look at that. Only the monster she made could satisfy her strange desires. Look at that. Look at that corpse there. I got tons of posters here in this here closet. Behind me are a lot of model kits. Earlier on the show, Meyer Greenblatt was talking about this summer he's vowing to build more model kits. And I've got a lot of model kits behind me, although some of these model kits have already been built, but I saved the boxes and put little knickknacks in them. Because the boxes are so beautiful, they're really a part of Americana. How do I lift this thing? Gosh darn it, push legging our thing. There we go. Sorry. And thank you, Meyer Greenblatt. He sent me this tripod as a gift. And now you can see how professional this show looks due to it. Look at this shirt this wouldn't fit me now, but it fit me in like 1970. It's even back then, things were being made in Hong Kong. VK. Anyway, smiley face was like the big new thing for the 1970s. Ship Creep Napalm, a friend of the show. I haven't heard from him lately, but he had this shirt made. Look at this. He designed a Hotel Orloff shirt. It's got Count Gratu Orloff, the Enchanting Cleo, and Drusilla the dog. Look at that. It's made like an EC comic. Look at that. Go. Gratu Orloff comic. I never really thought about that the initials are Go. Pretty cool. What does it say underneath there? Just rang for Doom service. Rural Retreat, Virginia. His number 35. If you had number 47, it would be even better, because 47 is kind of an important number here on this channel. That's the other thing about the wonderful Delilah Jones. One thing we're going to do is, as soon as we get this air conditioner fixed, one of the first things I'm going to do is order a copy of her autobiography. As I really want to read that this summer. And another thing about her, and Tempest Storm also in the past, she's conservative and she's a Trump supporter. And these modern burlesque people, these neo burlesque type people, despise the people that invented, kind of were instrumental in the creation of the art form. They despise them and run them down because they're evil Trump supporters. And so she deserves your support, you know. Twice as much Elvis as ever. This is a great poster that certainly should be on the wall. Not sure why it isn't. Perhaps because I'm a moron. Why is this not framed on the wall of the Hotel Orloff? Don't know. Here is the, this is a great poster. Bloodbath. Now, if you saw this outside your local movie theater and it was the, let's see, what year would this have been? Well, I'm guessing 1964. Let's see if I'm right. 66. You always see the little date at the bottom of these movie posters. I mean, could you have resisted going to see this movie in 1966? And look at this. The movie that introduces hypno-magic, the thrill you see and feel. This is The Hypnotic Eye. Now, this is the movie that my friend Joe Riley took the name from this movie for his public access show, Hypnotic Eye, that I helped him work on. It's really a brutal movie. This hypnotist has you imagine things on stage, and then you go home and these horrible things happen to you, like this woman's hair catches on fire and people mutilate themselves. It's horror. It's an extreme horror movie. Oh, look at this. The swingin'est blast ever film. Get Yourself a College Girl. Dave Clark 5. The Animals. I mean, the Standells. I mean, they're all great. Look at that, man. See, when comic books got bad in the 80s, I was collecting movie posters and records. And don't ever call them vinyls. Don't be one of those people. Look at this. Imagine this is outside your movie theater. Just imagine you were. What year is this? It doesn't have a year. But let's say it's about 1967. 4 fiendish features at a new horror show, Bloodorama. How much shock can you stand? Blood Fiend, Christopher Lee. Unbelievable terror. Grisly, gruesome, and ghastly, The Blood Drinkers. This is like a movie from the Philippines. Yeah. He gave his blood to the woman he loved. Begins where Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman left off. And then you also have Blood Creature. Look at that, man. Do you see what's going on here? There's a woman tied up here, and he's just ripped her arm off. And it's Brides of Blood. This is a John Ashley movie, also from the Philippines. So you get 4 incredible gore movies for the price of one. Fantastic. Here's a Mondo movie. Mondo movies were these documentaries that took you around the world and showed you weird things. And this one, like Mondo Connie is the most famous one. But all through the 60s, they had these Mondo movies. And this one's called Sadismo. And it shows torture devices and horrible things. See the Rack, Thumbscrew, Iron Maiden, torture, drugs that make men slaves, bizarre human sacrifices today. An authentic catalog of cruelty actually filmed in the dark corners of this sick world in color scope. Music by Les Baxter. He's a pretty big name. This is a great poster. Look at that, man. The Virgin Sacrifice to the Gods of a Ghastly Galaxy. Look at her, man. She's all patriotic with her shirt there. The Terror Knots from 1967 in color. Look at that. Look at the little smears of blood on her. And these terror knots look like green Doc Savages. Bring it. Oh, look at that spaceship. You know, I don't think I've ever seen this movie. Can you believe that? What's wrong with me? Here's a 50s one. I got tons more posters. They're just not all in bags, and I'd have to pull them out. I've done it before on my show, but it's been a few years, and probably time to do it again. Carnival Rock. This is a rock and roll movie. Man, who's in it? Bob Luman, the Platters, David Houston, Shadows, the Blockbusters. It's got Dick Miller in it, but the Platters I think, are the biggest band in this. Fantastic. What's on the other side? The Hot Angel, teenage gangs, highways, rip highways and skies with thrills of terror. Okay, so it's like a teenage gang movies, but mixed with airplanes. That's a movie I have not seen. What is this? Oh, can't show that one. Okay, well, fantastic. Oh, shit. Okay. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I saved these lids from Papa John's. I thought this was just a really cool dynamic when this movie came out. I guess that's the second of the modern Spider-Man movies. I just thought that's a very well designed lid for a pizza. I've got two of them here. I save everything, even boxes that some people would throw away. Like, look at this, Pangburns Western style chocolates. Look at the design on that. This is a Fort Worth company. So let's see. Having these bright lights on makes you pretty hot when you have no air conditioning. Here's Morticia Halloween costume and a Spider-Man one, and everything. Well, let's go look at a few other things, then we're gonna call it a night because I'm tired. I've probably done about 11 hours of YouTube streaming today. I did a 7-hour show trying to raise money, and then I did 4 hours on Night Tiger stream, and speaking of Joe Riley, he did this Frankenstein picture. Joe Riley, 1996. This is a print that he did. You see that there? Looks good in black light. I think this picture over here is autographed by Dave Stevens. Yeah, there's a Dave Stevens signature down there. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. We'll look at this room over here real quickly. Oh my gosh, there's a picture of me on the TV. My wife put me as a screensaver on the TV. Don't think that I did that. I'm not that egotistical. Here's I ordered from Wacky Packages when I was in third or maybe early fourth grade, probably third grade. This poster hung on my childhood wall. I had it framed later, but this is like the complete first series uncut of Wacky Packages, which if you're my age, you certainly remember. This is my childhood television. It's dated July 1976, so they made it in red, white, and blue. Captain Strangelove made this for me, brought it to me when he visited the sinister eyes of Dr. Orloff. Got a whole bunch of radios here. My antique radio collection and stuff. We got tons of them here. This room is just got some big boys. I've got a big boy puppet I'm going to be getting from Kevin at Gotham City Comics. And now I find out there's big boy ranch dressing and other kinds of dressing that's amazing, but you can only get it out in California. So Meyer may be sending some care packages of that. And so finding out that big boy is being used as a brand over here, so Over here, we've got all these wonderful big eye paintings that you remember from the old days. Look at these juvenile delinquent girls from the 1920s. Look at that, smoking. This picture is great, except later I found out this actress, this cave woman here, got into some horrible legal trouble later in life, and so it's better just to remember her as this wonderful cave woman. And German drinking songs. Look at this, this dinosaur menacing these cave people. Leslie Gore. Everyone loves Leslie Gore unless they're insane. We've got these big-eyed kids. Oh, shoot. And more big-eyed kids. Look at this. Jumbo will love this one. Man, I got to reduce this. This tripod is too tall. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at that, man. Looks like Ringo Starr is looking at it. Another this is how could you not go see that movie if you saw that there? That. So I don't know. I forget what's in this closet. Nothing. I need to put stuff into this closet. Whoa, shit. Pardon my language. Yeah, I got a lot of room in this closet to fill up. That's actually good news because then I can clear some of the stuff from 33rd floor up to here on the 47th floor. So this is this room. Oh, I didn't show you this part of the room. More of the big-eyed kid collection and promotional poster by Jack Davis for the TV series Get Smart. One of the great. There's a pennant for Wiki Watchy. So that's something else. Anyway, have you considered donating to our GoFundMe? The link is in the chat down below. If I could wake up tomorrow morning and find that that maybe someone had added $500 or more, that would be really very gratifying. Okay, so we've got books, people that aren't my relatives, but I found these great pictures at an antique store and thought, I'm going to adopt these kids because these are somebody's family members, and these are such great pictures, and I would love for these to be my family members. So since their family has abandoned them, they'll be my family. And this cat looks like my first cat princess. It isn't her, but it now is. And here's my wife with her mom. So they're actually real family. And here's a picture that my dad used to carry in his wallet. And now it's tiny, but I can blow it up through the magic of this iPhone. Look at this. And what does it say on the back? May 1956. Something infantry. They must be other guys that. Oh, and a picture of Jesus. There's an unfortunate crease right there, and it makes him look like it kind of looks bad, doesn't it? It looks like I won't even mention it. Oh, this was a gift from him. Look, 1943-44. Last of year, bless you always, Brother D. Martin. So this must have been Catholic school, like his teacher, Brother Martin, and it's signed 43-44. And yes, that must have been I could think my dad was graduating high school right as World War II was ending, so he missed World War II, went to college, and was drafted into the Korean War the day after he graduated college. This is my dad's Selective Service System card. How about that? Look at these, my older brother's Aurora model motoring cars. Got a bunch of those. Look how, I believe the expression for this would be badass. I think that's what most people would call it. I just say cool, dead end. Look at that, man. If I could just have a car like this, like in real life, with flames, a dead end on the back and a white stripe. Over here, these are mostly facsimiles. They're not real. Well, some of them are real. A few of them, like this Red Rider and this Crime Does Not Pay, but that Woolworth one is real. All of these are fake facsimiles. That's a Lassie is real. These magazines are real. But, you know, these facsimiles are coming out from Roy Thomas's company, PS Art Books, and they're really pretty spectacular. Oh, that one's come out from DC. But I think, oh, no, the cat's trying to come up on him now. That's not good, Mr. Cat. I don't want, okay, the cat needs to not know about these books. I need not attract attention to them. Okay, well, it's, I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the world of the 33rd floor. No, 33rd floor is down. This is the 47th floor where the master bedroom is here in the Hotel Orloff. I'm not a fan of Funko Pops, but the Addams Family and the, you know, Magic and Dispel and Universal Monsters, they suckered me in, man. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this program, and no, I'll end it at 33 minutes and 33 seconds. So I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. Sangre en el Castillo de Dracula. This is a picture that's been on the wall most of my life. It was, my parents got it in Germany when they were stationed in Germany. Ooh, we're getting up to the, no, we're not. This is my grandfather. He played for the Cubs, the Yankees, and the Phillies. That I don't know what that team is. That's probably a minor league team there. This painting here was done by a guy named F.E. Hamilton in 1968. It was on some fanzine printed somewhere, but Flash Gordon, obviously, and it's based on a drawing that Alex Raymond did of Flash Gordon. But anyway, I obtained that at some point in my travels. Here's my mother, and here's the air conditioner that's not working. So that's why the reason for the GoFundMe, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to end it at 33. I don't know. I guess that because Masonic thing? I don't know. Let's see. 32.